Yo, how's it going, everybody? Is your boy, the Sadistic Spur Guy, okay, Poppy Wolf, coming back into this. And that time I got reincarnated as a slime. I am a little late to the game, but let's jump into this episode, man, because a lot of cool stuff happens, and I'm kind of excited. We've been doing nothing but talking episodes for like what it seems like forever now. So getting into some action. This episode is exactly what I needed and exactly what I wanted in anything, to be frank. So the episode begins with Rimuru talking with Benimaru, asking him like, look, how is everything going? Because Walpurgis is on its way. I'm gonna be there this evening. I need to know, like, how is everything on your end, bro? Benimaru is kind of a genius. It's kind of it's kind of disrespectful for when I said like, oh, this man might be like barely at a Majin level, and I had stated before, Benimaru might be as strong as Rimuru was when he first fought him. So that's something to take into consideration, because Rimuru at that time was already like at Majin level, like as a fighter. You know, he was probably even stronger than most Majins really were. And for him to be able to keep up, for Benimaru to be at this level now where he's kind of like set up the entire plan, he's leading everybody into a battle, and he has everything set up. It's honestly pretty OP how he's already secured the win before the battle even begins, and how he organized everybody with the orcs using their earth style like magic use to make crater holes, attacking the air with Gabaru and his dragon newts, and then of course sidelining with everyone else being the the lycanthropes and whatnot. It's kind of smart. It's actually pretty ingenious. This man is actually leading everyone to victory. It's really cool. It's really dope. And then we see how the enemy reacts. They're kind of expecting this. They're kind of expecting the like, okay, well, now it's time for the big fights that are coming. And while that's happening, Rimuru was kind of already sent Shuna to go with Hakuo and Siohei and them to go investigate the castle to see if perhaps maybe Lord Chiron is there. So I'm thinking the latter half of the next episode is just going to be like the ending of the battle, along with us getting a peek into the Walpurgis. That being said, the battle is honestly pretty cool. I think this is exactly what we like. I love in that time I got reincarnated as a slime is just the moments like this where we see like the side that we're rooting for, of course, Rimuru side, just owning everybody. Even the three Beastketeers are like, you kind of already secured the win at that point. Like, it's kind of crazy how one-sided this battle really looks, and he's just like, you know, it is what it is. Sucks to suck. And of course he tells the three Beastketeers, you know what, you guys go do your thing, go fight who you want to fight. And this is exciting because we see that the White Tiger Sophia is gonna go fight one of the monks from Milium's castle, which I'm pretty soon is gonna end up in a stalemate, because I think what they're gonna do is just basically state like, you know what, like like Clayman isn't our demon lord, Milium is, so we're not even gonna bother like addressing him and as any such, or like at least fighting the hardest for him. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. So Sophia goes after one of the monks the monk dudes, with Gabaru as her aide and the rest of the dragon newts, while of course Albus is the one who fights the emo edgy looking dude, and she's actually doing work. And it's pretty cool because one of my favorite moments from this is seeing Gopta just come out of the shadows with the whole like the goblin riders, and is like, bro, and he's able to take on like the edgy like the finger dude like pretty close. Like they're able to go hand on hand. And even though Gopta's like, bro, this man's gonna kill me, man, he could kill me in a second if I misdodge. The other guy's thinking like, damn, like you are pretty impressive as a warrior, because no normal person could match my attack. No normal person can fight me. Like, we're on even playing field. The only difference is Gopta doesn't have that killer instinct to kill, while this man does. So that kind of gives him the edge in this victory. But that's why Gopta just opts out and was like, nah, I'll be referee, man. I won't hold you back, my lady Albus. Do what you gotta do. Go fight. And it's I love Gopta so much. I think Gopta is actually pretty badass. I think we can't sleep on Gopta anymore, bro. Like he really be out here like that. We also see Phobio, you remember the dude who got turned into Charin, the monster. He ends up fighting Foot and the other what's her name, Foot and Tear, those two Majins, which puts Phobio at Majin level, and Geld joins the fight with him too to get payback for what they did to his pops. So now it's Geld and Phobio versus the the two Majins, which kind of guess puts Geld at Majin level 2, which would make sense. I think Geld is pretty powerful, but I think he's just a little bit under what Rimuru would be when they fought his father. I don't know. It's really hard to power scale everybody, especially when I found out and I look at some history videos that tell me who's actually really fucking powerful in this entire show or universe, and I'm left going like, wow, I really don't know a goddamn thing. But that being said, guys, yeah, this episode was pretty gnarly. Like, I love seeing how Benimaru just fairly organized everything to win, and even one of the monks or that follows Millium's cult is basically like, yeah, like if it's a fight or one-on-one, if anything like it's one-on-one, hell yeah, just brute it out, brute force could win. But in war, in a battle, it's usually strategy that takes the victory. Like, you could have the best army, you could have like the best men, but if you don't plan accordingly, or if you just get trapped, you're gonna lose the battle. So all in all, this was actually a pretty fucking fantastic episode. We had to give the big ups to Benimaru, dude. He basically he Fire Emblemed his way into victory, and because of that, everyone's gonna have great fights next week. I'm excited to see Phobio and Sophia and of course Albus have their revenge, because I mean, for God's sakes, their whole land has been ravaged by Claymore, and so is Geld technically too. Hell, even Gabaru. I feel like everybody that's fighting in this war has been a casualty to, even, yeah, especially Benimaru, his whole family. Like, they've all been somewhat casualties to the actions of Clayman, and it's pretty evident. Like, I mean, the pig orcs, the lizard men, the ogres, like, they all in one way or another been like fully affected by this guy for just playing his mind games. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this all ends, especially for Clayman. I can't wait for him to find this out at the Warpurgus. But they did mention somebody, the white fighter or the white lion or something, not Sophia, but someone who's probably more powerful than the main guy, who's protecting the castle. So it's gonna be interesting to see the infiltration unit versus that member, which I think it's gonna be Hakuo. Hakuo, being Gramps, and is gonna be the one who fights this guy, I believe, and that's gonna be an insane fight because Hakuo always has the best fights. That being said, guys, that's gonna be it for your boy. I love this episode. This episode is actually 9 out of 10. It's fantastic. I can't wait for next week's episode to show us the rest of the fights. I can't wait for the Warpurgus. Benimaru's a champ. Yeah, that's it, man. This episode is actually pretty straightforward, pretty action-packed. You can't really it's pretty exciting, man. I'm just happy. That being said, I say that a lot, but I'm gonna catch you guys in the next episode. This is your boy Poppy Wolf saying peace out, peace and love, and adios, guys. Bye bye.